Aloha. Please kokua and help us reach new viewers by subscribing to our HUOA YouTube page. Look for the red subscribe button on the bottom right. It's free. Your subscription supports our mission to share Uchinanchu Aloha around the world. Also, don't forget to give our videos a thumbs up. Mahalo and yuta surugutu urige sabira.
The Hawaii United Okinawa Association's Virtual Uchinanchu Festival is made possible thanks to donations from viewers like you. Mahalo and ippe nihe debiru.
Haisai gusuyo, everyone. Welcome to Yoon Taku Live. Can you believe it's episode 68 already? I know I keep saying that every time I come on Yoon Taku Live, and I just can't believe 68 episodes. You know, that wasn't that long ago, really. And we're already into October, which means that Uchinanchu Sekai Taikai, or the Uchinanchu Worldwide Festival, is also right around the corner. In fact, not even the corner. It's like less than, what is it, about 17 days away now. And so I know a lot of you out there are getting all excited. You all are on different tours or going on your own, because now Japan finally opened the doors to independent travel. The visa requirement is out the door, thank goodness. And, you know, so it's time to go to Okinawa and visit our friends, our relatives, and really help support the economy as well. So, but here we are, Yoon Taku Live. Tonight it's only me and Jacob Higa working real hard behind the camera. So thanks to Jacob. But we're here at the Hawaii Okinawa Center that you see behind me, and really my second home. I think I spend more time here, but I also have fun being here. So tonight, we're going to have a fun show for you, because I spoke about Taikai. And, you know, a lot of us will be in Okinawa for the Taikai, and that will cross over into one of our Yuntaku episodes timing-wise. So I thought, what better time to do our Uchinanchu No Hi episode would be tonight. And so what you'll see later, I'll talk about it a little more before we show it, is a compilation of our past Uchinanchu No Hi programs. But before we do that, I want to thank all of you for, again, supporting our events. You know, we mentioned previously we had a great and successful 40th Okinawa Festival. Thank you, all of you, for coming out and supporting. It really was a relearning process for us to come back after a couple years away, practically 3 years away, and do it all over again. Really relearning a lot of things. But thank you for coming out and supporting us. You know, there's some things that are just hard to address, like long lines and waiting for andagi, but that just tells you how popular it is, you know, our food items like andagi and yakisoba and all those. So again, thank you to all our thousands of volunteers. And then we had our autumn dance festival here at the Okinawa Center. That was well attended as well. And, you know, it really brings a lot of that excitement back to our facility here at the Okinawa Center, to have so many people come and show up and really just enjoying themselves in an in-person fellowship type of atmosphere. Soon we'll be having our winter craft fair coming up on the Thanksgiving Day weekend, Saturday, Sunday. And right after that, we'll have our evening in Waipio. So, you know, we're back to all that excitement, in-person craft fairs, and then Christmas is right around the corner. Speaking of which, we have our marketplace, our online marketplace. And, you know, some of the items that we recently released, you remember these awesome, like kind of almost like modified bingata hats, right? And so this time we had We have the all purple. In fact, we had the all purple one come out a couple years ago and they sold out immediately. So these came back. And you know what's great, if you haven't seen these already, very well made. Under the brim, it has the Hawaiian Islands and the Okinawa Islands. And then even inside, it's probably hard to see on camera, is there's minsa, the Okinawa minsa, Yayama minsa in there. So talk about an Uchinanchu hat. This is it. Now, if you want this hat to match your shirt, this is what just came out. Look at that. If you're taking something to Taikai and you want to wear it proudly, what better than to wear that saying Hawaii? Of course, on the back, Uchinanchu, right? So, again, great shirt. We had a similar one like this. It was red. But another difference that our friends at For Information, it's really cool. They added the Hawaiian flag on the sleeve. So this is something really cool to be wearing, not only here in Hawaii, but when you go to Okinawa and you walk around with this jersey on, and you got the Hawaiian flag on the side. This is really cool. Another great gift idea is we got the commemorative or souvenir 40th anniversary Okinawa Festival reusable bags. These are sturdy construction bags. I mean, these things, you can put your tools in it, it'll be fine. You can go grocery shopping and buy 10 avocados, put it in here, no problem. So we also have 5 colors: blue, red, black. Color of our shirts going to Taikai, which you can't see because of the green screen. That's okay. This is cool. I'll go like this. Oh, okay. Here we go. See, great green. But I still want to do this. Whoa. I'm having too much fun. And then, of course, purple, right? Cannot have purple. The only color missing is yellow, and then we'd have the Power Rangers. But, so you can get all 5 of these for $20. $20 gets you 5 as a set. Or they're $8 each. So, again, great gifts. They fold up flat. And then you put your omiyage in when you give it to your friends and relatives in Okinawa or here in Hawaii for Christmas. And like I said, it says the 40th Okinawa Festival, a milestone for HUA. So visit our marketplace on hua.org and put your orders in, especially if you're going to Okinawa. You got to do it real soon. All right. So, and I think Jacob brought up the marketplace. Makes it real easy for you to order and purchase. Okay. On a more serious, somber note, I just wanted to mention that we lost 2 very, very amazing people, this year, very recently, actually. First of all, we lost Grandmaster Choichi Terukina Sensei. And, Terukina Sensei is established the Ryukyu Kote no Fusoryu Ongaku Kenkyu Choichi Kai, and, of course, Choichi Kai USA as well. And he was the 2000 National Living Treasure of Japan. He will have a celebration of life here at the Okinawa Center on October 20th. 7 p.m. So if you wanted to stop by, again, October 20th, 7 p.m. here at the Hawaii Okinawa Center. We also lost another long and well-respected dance sensei, Iemoto Rin Yoshiko Nakasone. She's the established Hogeryu Hana no Uzi no Kai Nakasone Dance Academy. She also was a living treasure. In 2002, she was the living treasure of Hawaii, selected by the Honpahonaji Mission of Hawaii, and also received national attention from the federal agency known as the National Endowment of the Arts 2012 National Heritage Fellow. Her service will be on November 20th at Hosoi, viewing at 3 p.m. and service at 4 p.m. Again, Hosoi, November 20th, viewing at 3 p.m., service at 4 p.m. for Iemoto Lin Yoshiko Nakasone. So, two very influential senseis that have left a legacy. Okay, tonight's show. Like I mentioned, many of us won't be here for Uchinanchu No Hi, which is October 30th. Every year, October 30th, former Governor Onaga in Okinawa declared October 30th as Uchinanchu No Hi. So the past couple of years, we had virtual Uchinanchu No Hi programs, great programs. And if you're like me, I always want to go back and watch those. So any of you can go back on YouTube and watch those programs and in full. But tonight I thought I'd kind of throw together a compilation of those shows so that we could have, bring back some memories and some special moments, kind of smile and laugh, and see how we celebrate here our heritage, our identity, because that's what Uchinanchu No Hi is all about. It's really to recognize and identify yourself as Uchinanchu or Uchinanchu at heart, and to in each of where we are, where we came from, we originally, our ancestors emigrated from Okinawa, and we have become the spokes, right? The spokes of a wheel, the outer edges of a large Uchinanchu network. And that's why every 5 years, or actually this year, the 6th year, because they had to skip last year because of COVID, bringing everybody back home to Okinawa and really re-energizing, all our passion and excitement about our heritage. So I want to present this video, this compilation of our celebrations of Uchinanchu No Hi. I hope you all enjoy. Oh, big hello out to, I see Dennis Tortona is watching from Okinawa. Hey, Dennis. And Kunugi-san. Oh, another person who spent time here in Hawaii. I know loves Hawaii and, waiting for you to return again. But hope to see both of you in Okinawa. And of course, so many of us coming, probably close to 600 to 800 Hawaii representatives going to Okinawa to celebrate our at the Worldwide Okinawa Festival, the 7th Worldwide Okinawa Festival. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy looking back at Uchinanchu No Hi 2020 and 2021.
Hi,
Hi, Wane Yamada Burian Yaibing Utashiku Unige Sabida, broadcasting live here in Waipio on the island of Oahu. And I'm here with my handsome and talented co-host Tom Yamamoto, our 2016 HUA president and teacher at Iliahi Elementary School.
Hi, Gusuyo Umajun Uchinanchu Nohi Uyue Naishia Ipe Shirigahuna Kutu Ndi Umutoibing Wane Yamamoto Tomu Yaibing Yutasaragutu Unige Sabira. Aloha everyone. My name is Tom Yamamoto and we're just very excited to celebrate with all of you throughout the world Uchinanchu Nohi. I would like to introduce our lovely co-MC to the left of me. She serves as advisor on the 2020 HUA Executive Council. She's an engineer at Hawaiian Electric. And one interesting fact about her, she is a contestant Cherry Blossom Festival. This is Bree.
Being Uchinanchu means being proud of being from the islands of Okinawa.
Okinawa is just a place, but it's the people. Being Uchinanchu is the feeling, and it's like the aloha spirit. So
Uchinanchu Shimogukuru #1.
the feeling of togetherness, family, friends.
Good, fun people, and so generous and kind.
All the values of accepting people as they are.
People like to love and laugh,
We make sure that we're there for each other.
Having fun, fellowship.
and enjoy each other's company.
They're working hard, they also play hard, and they drink hard. And that's why they live a long time, because they love to party. Being Uchinanchu.
Enjoying some awamori.
Fill a cup of a drinking cup full of straight liquor, hot liquor, and they expect you to drink that.
Eating, enjoying soba.
Soba. Our culture of language, dance, karate.
That's kachashi.
I get to dance with my friends.
Being Uchinanchu is the spirit of being proud of your heritage.
Because we know who we are and where we came from and our parents and our grandparents like that. It adds some depth to our understanding of ourselves.
Remembering what our ancestors gave us, Issei and our Nisei sacrifice for us.
Things that we learned from our parents, our ancestors.
Because of them and who they are and what they have accomplished is where I am today and who I can be today.
The Uchinanchu spirit lives strong, and it's a passing of from generation to generation.
Focus on learning about my culture, learning about karate, learning about sanshin, learning about odori dance.
Learning the culture and preserving and perpetuating the Okinawan spirit.
Being Uchinanchu means to share what I have.
It's spreading, continuing, preserving who we are, our heart, our soul.
Being involved in the culture, doing everything that I can to help perpetuate it.
Honor that tradition and heritage and share that with our children because we had that commitment to each other, to where we've been, where we come from, and where we want to go.
We hope to keep our legacy because I'm only now discovering what it is to be Uchinanchu.
but it really is about family.
A big family.
Family. Family.
Family.
It's a family.
Family with very hairy legs.
People care about each other. People look after one another.
Helping out others whenever we can.
Play hard, work hard, and give as much as you can selflessly to everyone.
To be an Uchinanchu is to be a world citizen. It's easy.
Being an Uchinanchu is my whole life.
Yamara.
Thank you, Tom. You are so sweet. I really appreciate that. And for Cherry Blossom, I'm just so excited to be with such a great group of girls. We're already taking our classes, and it's just a very humbling and exciting experience to learn about my Japanese and Okinawan culture. And so, thank you so much.
我々ウチナンチュは持っている。我々ウチナンチュは未来を創造する力を持っている。我々ウチナンチュは未来への希望を持っている。
我々ウチナンチュはウチナンチュであることに誇りを持っている。ウチナンチュであることを祝うではないか。ウチナンチュは一つになる。
誇りを持って宣言をします。今日は世界のウチナンチュの日です。
Hi, Tai.
Hi, Sai.
And Mensore. My name is Maddie Miyashiro.
And I'm Jacob Higo, and we're the co-chairpersons of this year's Uchinanchu No Hi program.
Welcome to our 2021 Virtual Uchinanchu No Hi event. Once again, we were not able to celebrate being Uchinanchu together, but our Chimu Gukuru Okinawan spirit is so strong that we would not allow the pandemic to prevent us from promoting our Uchinanchu identity. As the world faces new challenges and is now adapting to a new normal, we, the members and future generations of HUOA, are striving to find new ways to perpetuate the Uchinanchu spirit here in Hawaii and across the world.
Throughout our program, we will be showcasing our HUA members who are working very hard to encourage the Uchinanchu Shimukukuru spirit through virtual HUA and individual club events. Please get comfortable and enjoy performances by young members of our talented performing arts groups, and learn how HUA members are striving to fulfill HUA's mission to promote, perpetuate, and preserve the Okinawan culture during this challenging year.
Aloha and haisai. Thank you to the Hawaii United Okinawan Association for inviting me to celebrate Uchinanchu Nohi, World Uchinanchu Day. On October 30th, 2016, my friend, the late governor of Okinawa, Takeshi Onaga, declared October 30th as Uchinanchu Nohi, when Okinawans around the world can join hearts as one to celebrate our Uchinanchu identity and the international bridge of nations created by Okinawan immigration, and to pass down our Uchinanchu identity to future generations. As the first governor of Okinawan descent in Hawaii and in the United States, I'm proud to be Uchinanchu and the grandson of immigrants from Nishihara, Okinawa. Hawaii has a proud history of welcoming immigrants to the islands and is home to the oldest Okinawan community outside of Okinawa. 121 years ago, the first Okinawan immigrant set sail for Hawaii, and Kyuzo Toyama, the father of Okinawan immigration, proclaimed, "Let us set off to the 5 continents we will call home." Since then, our ancestors set off into the world with the hope of a brighter future, the will to succeed, and the spirit of Bankoku Shinro as a bridge for all nations. Our immigrant ancestors had the courage to set off into the world, fortitude to overcome major difficulties while seeking to create a new life and economic stability for themselves and their families. They prospered because of their spirit of mutual aid to help each other. In Hawaii, we have embraced the values and traditions of Hawaii and the Aloha spirit, and are grateful that our ancestors taught us to cherish our rich traditional Okinawan values and culture, music, dance, food, and karate. They also taught us to practice and pass down to our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren the heartfelt Okinawan compassion, Chimugukuru, Uchinanchu identity, and love for Okinawa, our ancestral home. Hawaii's Uchinanchu continued to contribute to Hawaii's economic and cultural diversity, perpetuate Okinawan traditions and heritage for younger generations of Okinawan descent, and foster goodwill between Okinawa and Hawaii. Today, virtual celebrations of Worldwide Uchinanchu Day from all over the world are being shared with Okinawan Prefecture. HUOA's virtual celebration will feature activities of HUOA clubs, interviews of next generation representatives, participation by young members of the clubs and cultural performance groups, and a worldwide kachachi featuring dancing celebrations from numerous countries. Congratulations to Hawaii's Uchinanchu and Uchinanchu all over the world. We are looking forward to celebrating Uchinanchu Nohi with all of you next year in 2022 in Okinawa at the Okinawan Taikai. Ipe nife deberu.
ハイサイグスーヨー中がなびら沖縄県知事の玉城デニーです。世界各地に新型コロナウイルス感染症の収束が見通せない状況が続き、大変心配しておりますが、皆様のご無事を祈っております。このような状況の中でも、今年も皆様と世界のウチナーンチュの日を迎えられたことを大変嬉しく思います。世界のウチナーンチュの日は、2016年に開催された第6回世界のウチナーンチュ大会で制定が宣言され、今年はちょうど5周年の節目になります。この日はウチナーンチュにとって特別な日、喜ばしい日であります。また、国内外の県人会の皆様がこの日を大切に思い、毎年世界のウチナーンチュの日にちなんで、世界各地でさまざまなイベントが行われていることをとても嬉しく思います。特に新型コロナウイルス感染症が世界中で蔓延した昨年以降はオンラインで世界のウチナーンチュの日に関するイベントが多数行われています。逆境を乗り越えるウチナーンチュの底力と、どんな状況でも一つになろうとするウチナーンチュのつながりを強く感じられます。そして来年沖縄県が本土復帰50周年の大きな節目を迎えるこの年に、第7回世界のウチナーンチュ大会が開催されます。ICT 等の最新技術を活用し、万が一コロナ禍で来県が叶わないという皆様にもご参加いただけるよう、ハイブリッド方式での開催に向けて取り組んでまいります。ウチナーンチュのパワーでコロナ禍を共に乗り越え、元気な姿でお会いできることをとても楽しみにしております。結びに、ウチナーネットワークが次の世代に継承され、今後もますます発展し、10月30日の世界のウチナーンチュの日が一人でも多くの人にとって特別な日、喜ばしいお祝いの日になることを心から願っております。一平二平デイビタン、大変ありがとうございました。マジュントゥムトゥムにチバティイチャビラの野菜、一緒に 頑張ってまいりましょう。
We associate food with our Okinawan community, but really with this spirit of Yuimaru. And we talk about that because during our virtual Okinawan festival, we really couldn't have, like our normal Okinawan festival, at least we sell food and people come enjoy their annual Oki dogs and Okinawa soba and andagi. But really we couldn't do that this year. And so what we did was we gave this opportunity to our local businesses for them to supply the food and for everybody to visit these restaurants and support our local Okinawan-owned Okinawan food restaurants. And it was just a huge hit. And what we wanted to do was to continue that spirit of Yuimaru and hold this strong tradition of having, now 50 we can recall over 50 Okinawan-owned restaurants here in Hawaii and continue to ask the community to support local, not just here in Hawaii, but all over the world. And so we are asking in this time that, some are, struggling a little bit here, through this pandemic, but really for our community to come together and enjoy the food and again, support local. And so with that, we are going to be having our first ever Okinawan Festival, and spearheaded by Shari Tamashiro. She spoke about it at this past week's Yuntaku episode. But this is where we are featuring a number of Okinawan-owned restaurants that are connecting their roots and creating a special Okinawan-inspired dish that will only be available during this festival weekend. And so we have restaurants like Utage serving Okinawan Kandabushi.
Kandabajushi, one of my favorites, yes.
Exactly. Rice porridge with sweet potato leaves. We have Tatsuo Hawaii, who will be serving shoyu pork and spare rib soup on special. And one of the very interesting dishes that we just kept getting in our comments during Virtual Okinawan Festival was for our Oki dog. I mean, people were just craving it. And so Gochi Grill, which is actually located downtown in Honolulu, is going to be serving an Oki dog along with an Okinawan soba with spare rib and pork belly. And they're going to be doing that through pre-orders. And so there's a lot of information being thrown at you at once. And so we wanted to direct you to our Okinawan Festival website. You can access it through our HOA.org. We just have so many websites with so much information. So again, our main hub is HOA.org. I'm sorry, www.hoa.org, and we can direct you to our Okinawan Festival. But that is coming up next week. I'm sorry, not just weekend. It's starting on November 2nd. And so please check out their website. They have so much information. So again, we just continue to ask to support local and enjoy celebrating this Okinawan Festival.
So it's time for us to turn the cameras on you viewers. So we ask you, what Okinawan-owned food restaurants did you pick up dinner from? And what did you choose? Not only for the festival, just just in general. What Okinawan restaurants did you pick up dinner from and own restaurants? Yeah. And what did you? And here's Brianne showing her chicken plate. So we're actually looking at our stream of comments. So you guys can go ahead and comment what dishes are you looking forward to. And you know what? I have a script here, and it says bang, bang, sep, sep. I don't know who wrote that. I'll say it when I want to say it, okay? Bang, bang, sep, sep. So let's roll that video.
One of my favorite places to eat is Tetsumen Ramen.
Takamiya Market.
Tagi Restaurant.
Hide-chan.
Masa Enjoy Sokazu.
Sunrise Restaurant. Rainbow Drive-In.
Hawaii is known for their plate lunches, and Rainbow Drive-In is one of the best. They have 4 convenient locations: Kapalulu, Kalihi, Aiea, and Ever Beach. So give them a try next time.
My favorite restaurant is Palace Saimin, and it's because I used to go there when I was a kid. Palace Saimin is your quintessential hole in the wall with only 4 menu items. My favorite is going to be the wonton min with a side of barbecue sticks.
When we're craving Hawaiian food
or home-cooked grinds,
we go to
Highway Inn.
My favorite Okinawan restaurant is Hire-chan because it's cozy and the food tastes just right.
It's located in Mo'iliili on the corner of King and Houston Street. And there I get the ginger pork donburi. It comes with miso soup.
The dish I like the best is the Goya tempura, which are slices of bitter melon in a light batter, deep fried until crispy and delicious. I haven't seen this dish anywhere else in Hawaii.
So you have to try it one day. See you there.
I love Zippy's chili. It's the best chili I ever had.
My favorite Okinawan food is shoyu pork and andagi from Ike's Lunch Wagon and Catering.
I love my masa and Joy Sokazu.
Like father, like son.
วันね、沖縄県人会のメンバーの玉寄美佐子です。沖縄の出身地は国頭村国頭郡宜野村松田、出身です。で好きな料理は沖縄の料理はゴーヤチャンプが一番大好きです。
When my family and I feel like Okinawan food, we go to Tage restaurant. I order the complete meal, which comes with either soup or salad and various drinks. I personally get the Green River because it reminds me of the old days when I used to eat Okinawan soba with my grandpa, either with spare ribs or with shoyu pork. You can't go wrong in either case because the meat is perfectly cooked, very tender. The soup base is not salty at all, and it comes with dessert, which I have to fight with my son for. So if you ever feel like eating Okinawan food, traditional Okinawan food, I'd highly recommend going there.
Hi, Sai from Hilo, Hawaii. One of my favorite places to eat is Tetsumen Ramen. They serve Okinawa jushi as like a side dish to their tonkotsu ramen. So please, when you're here visiting, I recommend Tetsumen Ramen.
My favorite Maui Okinawa-owned eatery is Takamiya Market.
Takamiya Market, the little giant of Happy Valley owned by the Takamiya family, has been serving Maui since 1946. Home of the mini bentos, poke, sashimi platters, and all the side dishes you can imagine. They also supply our club with pig's feet for our festival ashitebichi soup.
Where are you going?
I'm going to pick up our takeout dinner.
Oh, we're at Sunrise Restaurant at the corner of Kapuhulu and Herbert Street.
This is the order that we had. The salmon bento. We also have a dynamite salmon, ooh, really delicious. Okinawan food, Goya champuru, sashimi. You get yakisoba. What I like about Sunrise restaurant is I can practice my sanshin while I'm waiting for my food. You can go eat delicious food and enjoy yourself.
will now have Vice President Clarice Kobashigawa discussing this year's Andagi and Kadaushi Sun Noodle Drive, while also showing behind the scenes of our many virtual events we have this year.
How's it, Haitai and Aloha? Up next we have some behind-the-scenes footage of this year's virtual events, including the annual installation banquet, the Sun Noodle drive-thru event, and the Andagi and Andadog drive-thru event. As we moved into our second year of surviving through the COVID pandemic, we were forced again to utilize all of our digital skills and know-how and cultivate new talent and skills. First up, the 71st Uchinanchu of the Year and Installation Banquet on January 16th featured our current president, Patrick Miyashiro of Okinawa Club. We garnered 3,000 viewers on our YouTube and Facebook video platforms, and it's still available to watch on HOA's YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance to see the Kadaushi Family Noodle Pack event, featuring Sun Noodle's delicious variety of noodles, generously donated by Sun Noodle in partnership with the Central Pacific Bank Foundation. On February 21, Sun Noodle and the CPB Foundation combined forces with the HOA to distribute 500 boxes of noodles to our 50 member clubs. The hope was that these nourishing products would eventually make its way into the hands of our deserving kapuna in need. Third, the Andagi on the Dog Drive-Thru event was hosted on April 25th on the grounds of the Hawaii Okinawan Cultural Center. Even though we were unable to gather in person, it was still important to find ways to share our favorite Okinawan dessert with our membership.
I'm Adele Gushiken and I'm 9 years old. I started Okinawan dance when I was 5 years old. I enjoy dancing Tidanufa because I get to dance with my mom.
This year, Maui Okinawa Kenjin Kai, or MOKK, could not have their usual entertainment, food, and fun-filled Shinnen Enkai. Instead, on February 26th, we celebrated our Kajimaya members' birthdays by sharing with them the delicious Sun Noodle packs so graciously donated by Sun Noodle, HUOA, and CPB Foundation. Kajimaya symbolizes a pinwheel and is celebrated when someone turns 97 years old, as they are believed to be returning to their childhood. This year, we celebrated 6 Kajimaya members. We also recognize our 80-year-olds, Hachijusai Oiwai. This year, there were 8 members honored. These members also received some delicious sun noodles, ma-san, Those who could not come to the Kaikan for pickup had them delivered to their homes. For our general membership, we had a drive-through bento pickup prepared by Danny's Catering on March 20th. People in their cars were lined up outside of our Kaikan for their turn to have their bentos delivered to them by our hardworking board members and regular volunteers. And as another thank you, they also received daikon and avocado extras donated by MOKK member and Kula farmer Henry Koja. Mr. Koja graciously donates daikon to our clubs annually, and they are used in making pig sweet soup and takuan for our fundraisers. Finally, as members sat in their cars, they could enjoy the sounds of Maui Okinawa Taiko, led by Wendy Tamashiro and Reina Kaholoa'a. These two events were a wonderful opportunity to connect with our club members this year.
To perpetuate the Okinawan community and connect individuals to their Okinawan identity, Shinka offers social cultural interactions for young adults ages 21 through 39. This year, Shinka had a blowout friends and family virtual Shinenkai with Okinawan cultural facts, fun virtual games such as scavenger hunt and Uchina Janken, while including our installation for the Shinka officers. We were also able to appreciate our homegrown Shinka members as they showcase their talents perpetuating the Okinawan performing arts. We were lucky to have special guests Neo Ryukyu performing all the way from Okinawa.
Hello, Shinka Hawaii! And Happy New Year!
an Okinawan party without kachashi. We would love to meet more Uchinanchus, so please join us for the next monthly Shinka event.
Yuntaku Live was born out of necessity to pivot and find new ways to continue to keep our HOA community connected to each other, and now realizing how we connect each other around the world. Like many cultural organizations, we have many in-person events, and we had no clue what to do when the pandemic hit. As we were in a lockdown, we started to see local musicians finding creative ways to share their music from their own home and live broadcasting. We thought we have so many talented Gaino groups and organizations in our community that maybe we can do the same thing. Thus, Yuntaku Live was born. We just recently finished our 50th episode, but this is our show where we get to interview amazing artists and interesting people. We had no clue what we were doing, but we went for it and never looked back. This was important because the show helped keep HOA relevant and connected through the pandemic. We also realized how easily we can connect with people around the world, where we frequently receive comments from Brazil and Okinawa. We have since done live interviews with amazing people in Iriomote Island, Argentina, many different parts in Okinawa, and last but not least, it helped us practice and prepare for the Virtual Okinawan Festival and many virtual events like this one, Uchinanchu Nohi.
So this is Ichibigwa, and I like to put this to the tune of a song called Sweet Pea by one of my favorite songwriters, Amos Lee. Okay. So it sounds like this.
大きな夢を都会に描く島の人よ強く育てたあなたの島こそが夢の島よ島の人よ
ねえおじい僕はアルゼンチン生まれなのになんで僕の顔はこの国の人の顔と違うの？
ゴース僕たちは日本人なんだよ。
僕日本人なの？アルゼンチンに住んでいるのに？
そうさ、おじいは17歳の時おばあと一緒に、3ヶ月も船に乗ってここへやってきたんだよ。
3ヶ月？日本って遠い国なんだね。でもおじいたちはどうしてアルゼンチンに来たの？
はるか昔沖縄はとても貧しかった。でも南米は仕事がたくさんあってお金儲けができるって聞いたんだよ。おじいたちはよ、南米に新しい生活を夢見てやってきたんだ。沖縄に残した家族を幸せにしてあげようと思ってね。
アルゼンチンでどうやって暮らしたの？
そりゃ大変だったさ。お金もない、スペイン語も話せない。だから朝から晩まで一生懸命カーネーションを育てたんだ。たくさんの一世はそうやって花を育てて生きてきた。うちなんちはそうだな、働き者だったよ。
そっか。今僕たちが普通に暮らせるのもおじいたちのおかげなんだね。ねえおじい、夢は叶えられたの？
もちろんここでたくさんの家族ができておじいは一平幸せやいびんど。グースアルゼンチン国籍であっても体に流れる血はうちなんちゅだよ。
Meses por mar sin saber qué iba a pasar. Difícil fue dejar atrás la familia, la tierra natal, todo por renacer en un país sin miedo ni dolor. Y ahí va, paseando sobre nubes van, cubiertos de claveles van, llenando de colores y de flores. El cielo está, la tierra aprendiste a sembrar, nunca quisiste parar, tanto sudor bajo el sol y nunca mostraste dolor. Todo por vernos bien, para hacernos crecer un amor. Y ahí va, paseando sobre nubes van, cubiertos de claveles van, llenando de colores y de flores en el cielo está. Y ahora conoceré la tierra donde naciste tú, buscaré tu casa y tu hogar y donde tú solías andar. Les diré a todos allí que Uchi nació aquí. Sobre nubes van, cubiertos de claveles van, llenando de colores y de flores en el cielo está.
我々ウチナンチュは未来を創造する力を持っている。我々ウチナンチュは先祖への感謝の心を持っている。我々ウチナンチュは互いを許し合う寛容の心を持っている。我々ウチナンチュはウチナンチュであることに誇りを持っている。ウチナンチュは一つになる。
Here's the 7th Worldwide Uchinanchu Festival, also known as Uchinanchu Taikai. And for us in Hawaii, we just call it the Taikai. Uchinanchu Taikai is a huge festival held by the Okinawan prefectural government, typically held every 5 years, inviting Uchinanchus from around the world, including many from here in Hawaii, South America, and mainland US. If you've never been to the Taikai, this is the perfect opportunity to go. It's just an amazing event where many of the Okinawan locals say, "Welcome home," as we parade down Kokusai Dori, a grand opening and closing ceremony that energizes your passion for Okinawa, welcoming party of your respective town, and so many ways to network with Okinawans and other Okinawans abroad. We very much are excited to see our friends and family from around the world and share our slice of aloha with us.
This act of togetherness is referred to in Uchinanguchi as Chimagukuru Tichi. During this pandemic, we have found that our Okinawan community has been able to remain connected and continue to preserve the culture and demonstrate its resilience to challenges.
The young Uchinanchus of Chinagu Asa, Hawaii and Hawaii Okinawa Creative Arts will now perform dynamic ryukyu. Please sit back and enjoy.
All right, I hope you had fun kind of taking a step back in time. Some of those shots, of course, just from a couple years ago, some of them from many, many years ago. And, you know, always brings back great memories. And, you know, that's all a part of our heritage as we move forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, just listening to Tom and Bree at the very beginning, you know, about her being a contestant. And now we're 2 years removed from her being actually Cherry Blossom Queen, Brianne Yamada. So that was a great celebration for all of us to have Brianne be a Cherry Blossom Queen and someone who's so very active with HUA. And of course, thank you again to all the hardworking volunteers who made a lot of those videos possible. So that's all for tonight. Yuntaku Live 69 coming up in a couple weeks. We'll be having just another version of virtual Hawaii Okinawa Student Exchange Program. We had a recent get together of Hawaii and Okinawa high school students, and we just wanted to show you all part of how we did the virtual. But hopefully we'll be going back to in-person in 2023. But join us again in a couple weeks, Yuntaku Live 69. Thank you for joining us tonight. Looking back in time, celebrating Uchinanchu Nohi as we start looking ahead to this year's Uchinanchu Nohi in Okinawa during the Worldwide Okinawa Festival. All right, good night, and Nife Debiru for watching Yuntaku Live.